May profits be upon you. I want to see you dripping with profits come next week. We're going to take a look at NZDJPY. All right. New Zealand dollar against the Japanese yen. Let's first take a look at the RT money meter. What do you got to say, RT money meter? The RT money meter tracks the rate of change in each individual currency from a futures perspective over a period of 15 weeks. I update it every week. And as we can see, the New Zealand dollar moved from a position of the ranking of eighth place at minus 1119 and moved to seventh place this week at minus 1080. Yeah, little marginal, strengthening there, marginal little bullish move there. And in the same token, the yen is was minus 10.06 last week. And this week it has taken the bottom spot at 11.17, but it's usually at the bottom spot. All right. Just last week, it was an anomaly because the Bank of Japan has a policy right now and has for months to keep the yen devalued. So, we have a Bank of Japan interest rate decision coming up Wednesday. I don't think this policy will change, folks. Okay. So I don't think we're going to see the yen trending up in strength. Okay. Now let's look at the 4-hour time frame. Oh, I should mention something too. Listen, I don't like putting the bottom two week against week. I don't like that. All right. You've never seen me do that. All right. Because I don't think that gives you the highest chance of success. In this case, though, I'm gonna ask you to give this one a hard look. I'm gonna show you what I mean. All right. First, this is the 4-hour chart. All right. This is all we really need to see. All right. You can see price, moved up here, pushed down. All right. So we had a long period of bullishness, bearishness, bullishness, didn't quite take the top, All right. Left these relative equal highs up here, and then more bearishness, right? Didn't quite take the bottom either. Interesting, right? Get rid of that. And then we come to this period down here where we see price push down, pull up, make a lower low. And that's classic for me. I'm looking for this high to get taken out. All right. But in the meantime, we see the push down, pull up, push down. Okay, hold on. Let's see. What do we got here? What do we see happening here? What we see happening here is a low, a pullback, a lower low, a break above that pullback high. And as soon as that breaks that line, what am I looking for? I'm looking for this area right here to be a return to impulse. And price did what? Return to impulse for a high probability trade to the upside. That was worth some good pippage. That was worth 126 pips, right? And if you held it, if you had nerves of steel, which I don't, but if you had nerves of steel, it would never have hit your stop loss. Let me show you what I mean. All right. I'm trying to get to a point here. All right. We broke structure. That lets you know that we have more bullishness in this. The market wants to go higher. All right. But once it breaks this high, what am I looking for? I'm looking for price to come back and return to the impulsing order block. Price did exactly that. Headed on up. And what has this been doing since? Push high, pull back, push high, pull back, push high, pull back, push high, pull back. high, low, high, low. What do we have here? We got some dynamic support going on. That's what we got. I like seeing it. I like seeing it, man. And it just shows the structure is strengthening. You understand? It's strengthening. And where are we headed? We just ran into supply. We know this is good supply because it took sell side liquidity on the way out, took supply liquidity on the way in, mitigating this order block, an unmitigated order block. All right. And then fell. This is a legitimate zone of supply. I think we can all agree, right? But I'm also want you to see this was a legitimate zone of supply. And when price is breaking supply, you see I reacted here, and then we finally break through with a break and a close above this zone. All right. We haven't returned to here. We haven't returned to the zone of demand that broke that supply yet. This is the flip. This is the flip zone, in my opinion. All right. Should we see a pullback from here? All right. This will be the first place I look, of course, but this will be a place I'm definitely looking to take longs from. I'm looking for longs in this market, folks. That's all I'm saying. Now we are at supply. Supply is in control right now, right? Until it's not. All right. We have bullish order flow. Okay. Prices rejected enough to cause a bearish close in price on this 4-hour candle there. But I want to see how did we end the week? Friday's close was bullish. All right. You can call us a doji if you want to, but it was a bullish close, and that body is pretty nicely to the buyer side of things. Okay. I think we're going to take this high. I think we're coming after the relative equal highs over here. All right. And I think, we're going to break through. I think we're going to break through this thing eventually, come back and retest the demand zone, and then we can take another buy to the target up here. Why do I think we're going up there? We have a fair value gap right here to fill. We have liquidity to come and get. Whew. All right. And we have a zone that had a small fair value gap that was filled. We have already tapped the middle of this supply zone. I think there's a good chance this is going up. Call me crazy. I think there's a good chance. And also, I want to remind you, we have a Bank of Japan, if I can find it. We have a Bank of Japan interest rate decision coming on Wednesday. I don't think, again, that we're going to see a big change where price is just going to reverse from here and head downtown. We've been up here, come back up, worked our way all the way back up. I think the way this supply is constructed, it's not all that strong. All right, you see how price left that zone and then came back up. We didn't trade back up into it, but it wasn't like boom, like that, boom. It was like, hey, okay. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think we're going to get that big reaction from it, to be honest with you. We're going to get a reaction and then we're going to come through. But the whole key here is to make sure you don't just jump in. Look for a good buy a valid setup for buys. I am looking for buys. You can look for sells if you want to. If you want to play reversals, go right ahead. Do your thing. I'm not doing any reversal stuff until I see demand fail. And then I'll wait till price comes back up. I need to see a demand fail, taking out lows, right? And coming back. So, coming back so that I could take the supply that sent it there and go ahead and do my thing and take my high probability trade to the downside. But I don't see that happening just yet. Until I do, I'm looking to go with this bullish order flow. All right, I'm looking for a possible pullback from a reaction to this zone up here. All right, and I'm hoping that it doesn't go any further than here. If it does, that's fine. I'm looking at the end of these wicks as what do you call it? Liquidity. And if you want to, when I want to see something a little clearer, I look here. You see that came from here down here. This is a legitimate zone of supply. Demand for me. So if price breaks through here, all right, what I'll be looking for, what I'll see anyway, is this. This is what I'll see. I need that. I need this to break through. I need that taken out with a break and a close below, and then I'll wait for the pullback and I'll take my high probability trade to the downside. Until I see that, I'm on buys. I'm on buys, and I'm looking for price. Come on, man, why'd you do that? And I'm looking for price to come down here, do its thing, and then we can come on and take this out. I'm just going to hold this thing. Let's go back to the 4 hour. I'm just going to hold it until we get to our target up here. All right, that's going to be a good trade if it materializes. All right, we got a if this then that situation here. I like the movement here. I like the price action chopping its way up. All right, I think we're going to take those highs. All right, but this is the first POI I will look for. If price gives us the pullback, this would be the second one, right? Yeah, I like this one. Why? Because of the relative equal lows here going into this demand zone, and price will have these this liquidity and the liquidity left behind here for the exit. All right, we have liquidity going in, liquidity going out, and an unmitigated zone of demand. So, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. We got 2 possible POIs to look at. All right, and it should be interesting. I think this is one to watch. I hope you like this video. I hope you enjoyed the content. Leave me some feedback. Do make sure you hit the smash button. Hit the like button. All right, then you can smash me in the face later. But hit the like button, okay? And I appreciate your feedback. If you have questions about this setup, let me hear about them in the comment section, okay? And I will look forward to seeing you in the next video. All right, good luck and safe trading.